With 3 goals in his last 2 appearances, Oumar Niasse is currently enjoying something of a revival at Everton. The much-maligned striker was close to leaving the club on transfer deadline day, but has begun to the tide at Goodison Park with an impressive showing in his last 2 matches. The most recent of which, of course, was his 12-goal display off the bench to turn the game in the Blues' favour in Saturday's 2-1 win over Bournemouth. However, Niasse's hopes of continuing his hot streak have been stopped dead in their tracks due to his ineligibility for the Europa League. Oumar Niasse celebrates scoring the winner as Everton v Apollon Limassol on TV Plus Team News. Injuries and odds. The Blues host Cypriot side Apollon Limassol in the Europa League on Thursday, but they will be unable to call upon man of the moment Niasse. Niasse hasn't been registered for the competition by Ronald Koeman, and while on first glance it appears to be another slight on the Senegal striker, the complexities of UEFA's registration rules means it was a more difficult decision than it initially looks. And with the likes of Seamus Coleman and Yannick Bolasie to return later this season, Niasse may not even get his chance to feature in the knockout stages should Everton successfully negotiate their passage. Oumar Niasse celebrates with Everton teammate Tom Davies. Image Mark Robinson. Getty Images. Here's a brief breakdown of how UEFA's registration works. There are 2 types of players who can be picked for European competition: players from List A and List B. List A players from List A can generally be surmised as first-team players who are regularly picked for action, but 4 can only be filled by club-trained players. A club-trained player is someone between the ages of 15 and 21 who has spent the last 3 seasons at Goodison Park. Only Wayne Rooney and Ross Barkley currently fit that description. Oumar Niasse, who was signed from Lokomotiv Moscow at the age of 25, certainly doesn't fall into that category. Everton are allowed to name 25 players from List A, but were only able to select 23. Oumar Niasse celebrates scoring his side's 2nd goal during the Premier League match between Everton and AFC Bournemouth at Goodison Park on September 23, 2017 in Liverpool, England. Image photo by Mark Robinson. Getty Images. List B. The second list is comprised of players who turned 22 on or after January 1, 1996, and have been with Everton for at least 2 consecutive years. A team can name as many players from List B as they like in their Europa League squad, providing they are registered before midnight on the day of a game. Mason Holgate, John Joe Kenny, and Tom Davies are the 3 players Koeman has selected from List B, a category Niasse doesn't fall into. Oumar Niasse of Everton celebrates his 2nd goal against Bournemouth. Image Tony McCard. Everton FC via Getty Images. Knockout stages. Everton may be without Niasse until the knockout stages at the earliest, but even the Blues' progression in the latter stages of the competition could still him overlooked. The Blues are able to name 3 additional players for the knockout rounds, but the same rules apply, meaning Niasse's inclusion would have to see a removal of one of the current List A players. The same goes for Yannick Bolasie and any players Everton may sign in the January transfer window,